Welcome back to my channel, The Zimmermann Hunter. I am Tash, and this is my channel dedicated primarily to talking about my collection of Zimmermann pieces and also my love of luxe. So whether that be shoes, bags, accessories, I will show you those pieces and how I pair them in with my collection. So I hope you stay tuned, and please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I hope that you would also consider subscribing if you like hearing about Zimmermann pieces, collections, past and present. I'd very much appreciate your support. Okay. So today I have another unzipping for you. I visited my local store, which is the Rundle Street store here in Adelaide, just to pick up another piece that I had on lay-by. Now this piece was on lay-by for a couple of reasons. It came into store during Adelaide's mini lockdown, and yes, it was mini, and I feel very sorry for everyone around the country that is in a much worse position, but let's not go into that and bring a downer on this. So and the other reason I put this piece on lay-by was so because we were in the lockdown, I did actually want to go into store and try it on, even though I had a very strong suspicion that I would still be picking it up no matter what. Also, it was a much higher price point. So because of the lockdown, my work hours did decrease, so I had to be sensible and consider paying my other bills and being a mature adult. So it went on lay-by. Now, I did manage to go in, try it on, put it on lay-by, and the weeks ran away and I completely forgot that it was actually due, so I should have picked it up last weekend when I picked up the Nina plunge dress, but I thought I actually had another week, and anyway, so I picked it up today. So I will show you what it is. It is a sold out piece, so that was another reason that I thought I'd just put it on lay-by, because I knew that if I picked it up and it wasn't really something that I was probably going to wear, or it was going to fit in with my wardrobe, then I knew that I could probably sell it on and just get back exactly what I'd paid for it, the original price. So let's just unzip and see what it is. So, because of the charming weather that we had today here in Adelaide as well, it started out somewhat sunny, then it became a little bit overcast, and by the time I left the store at 5 o'clock, it had actually started to rain quite a bit. So the girls did put it into a garment bag for me just to protect it. So it's not a skirt, it's not a dress, not trousers, and definitely not shorts. So if you're up for guessing, please pop a comment down below what you think it is. I'll give you some thinking music, which maybe I'll try and put some in, otherwise that's probably about 5 seconds. So if you've got any ideas, otherwise here it is. So it is the concert tie blouse. I'll start off by telling you exactly how much it was, which was yeah, quite painful. 750 Australian dollars. So you've got the swing tag attached there. I picked this one up in a size 3. You can see in the back here the buttons that are individually wrapped in tissue paper. When the store manager rang me to say that it was in and that I was first on the list, because I had been quite thorough and made sure that my name was down for this when it came in, the manager did say that she had spent most of her day, because she was actually allowed to go in store during the lockdown to complete online orders, and obviously take in the new stock that would have been still coming in. The poor thing said she had been taking the tissue paper off of all these buttons that were individually wrapped, which would not have been a fun job, I'm sure, as you can see. Yes, anyway, so one thing that I do love, I think, about this, it's a zip closure at the back, but also the necktie piece is actually removable. So there's a small looping thread that's actually holding it on at the moment, and that would just be because of being in store. They want to make sure that this does not become separated from the actual top. It's quite a wide to slim type of tie. I'm probably not going to be wearing it tied up in a bow around the neck. I feel like it's a little bit clown-like. The model on the runway did actually have it tied up in a bow at the back of her neck, which I thought was quite nice, creating quite a bit of volume and detail at the back. Or obviously you can remove it and just wear the blouse by itself. So it's got zips on the sleeves. It also does come with a soft lilac cami underneath, but you can see it does have a lot of colour. The buttons are quite a weighty button, and I think the one thing that when I was trying it on in store to be aware of, and any of the other pieces that are from the ready to wear with these sorts of buttons, is that they do have a clasp around the jewel. So if you're not careful, a tooth of that clasp could actually catch on the button loop. So that's something to very much be aware of when you're doing it up. So care tag, mane is 51% linen and 49% silk. The trim is, it says that it's 100% polyester, so not sure exactly where that would be meaning. And this is obviously another piece that you would get dry cleaned. This is not a hand wash piece. So the back has this lovely pleated design. It is quite billowy and a very full item. So it does look nice tucked into a nice fitted trouser or a jean. A lot of the models have been wearing a flared jean with this piece, or a flared trouser, which gives it more of a slimline look, because there is quite a lot of material with this piece. It almost could have a maternity look about it, so I guess it depends how it sits on your body and what look you want it to have. The sleeves have quite a slimline approach at the top here, and then they've actually attached more pleated material around the rest of the sleeve to give them a very voluminous, full look. I just love the colours and the stars. Yes, it's very 70s, and I believe the Zimmermann team did say that this current collection was with the Australian series Countdown in mind, so it is very 70s-esque, I guess you could say. So just with tie done up, I think you need to put a bit of effort into creating that bow because of the different size throughout this particular tie, but I can do a better tie, I think, when it's on. So I'll do some photos and see how it looks on, but it's very, very pretty indeed. Yeah, I'm such a fan of pink, but I love these teals, even the dark forest green that they've put in here just seems to work quite well, and there's just a lot of colour, and it's just really very pretty, I think. I was actually in store today, and there was a lady trying on the concert tie gown, which obviously is also quite stunning, but I don't know. She said she was going to wear it to her 40th, that's right, that was coming up. As much as I'd love that piece as well, I just don't know where I would be wearing it. And I guess that is what I have to consider about this piece as well. It is a much higher price point, and so I have to consider if it's something that I'm actually going to get some wear out of, because I am a cost per wear person. But anyway, I'll take some pics and hopefully add them in. So if you have any questions about it, just pop them down below and I'll see what I can answer for you. I will say I don't know if this is actually something that they're going to recut, because it is obviously currently sold out online and in store. You might be able to find it on some of the overseas sites, but I think it possibly is sold out in most of them as well. Anyway, I will do some pics and add them in, and hopefully that works. So she will be going onto this side of my rack anyway, which is we have still got our tags on and we have not been worn. So yes, there's a few pieces there, and I will in future videos go through some of these pieces in a bit more detail, but maybe you can see a few pieces that might be considered highly coveted. But yes, that is why I thought I would call myself the Zimmermann Hunter, because I like to try and get pieces that are somewhat hard to find. Anyway, I will sign off from here at the moment, and I'll see you in my next video. I thought I would add in that yes, I did actually have a envelope. I do have a copy of the receipt, so just for proof that I have actually bought it in store. And what I decided to wear today, even though I've previously talked about this and the situation of having numerous buttons, and I knew that I was only going to be going into Zimmermann, I wasn't going to go anywhere else, so you know, having to put this dress on and off was not going to be an issue with the numerous buttons. But I have decided today to wear the Allion Billow long dress, and I will feature this one in some upcoming videos because obviously it's something that I choose to wear on a somewhat regular basis, mixed in with the other things that are easier to wear. So yeah,